Alright, here up for auction is our 72 Ford F-250. It's a camper special with the Sport Custom package. It's all original Survivor, all original paint. Shows its bumps and bruises and some surface rust for the last 50 plus years. This door has been replaced, and it's then replace it with the best of ones. This one's got Bondo and stuff. So if somebody could find a springtime yellow and Wimbledon white door, which is what I've been hunting for, would be amazing. This truck's going to be sold as a project truck, runs and drives. We always fire up our trucks, let them warm up, go down the block, just keep them oiled and kind of keep the fluids flowing. Inside, it's got surface rust from just kind of not having any protection, but there's no holes in the floorboards. There's only a couple small areas of rust. You can see the cab corners are in nice shape. Rockers, the dog legs, no rust up here. You can see it's in nice shape. So I'll just kind of start from the front and go around. You can see the bezel's got damage. I mean, she could tell some stories if we could talk. It's a little damage there, crack there. This week we're going to be selling this stuff. We got to make some room for some of our, get realistic with some of our summer projects, and we have a few that we know we won't get to. Some of them we've had for 6 months to a year. So we're going to offer them up and try to put them off to a new home, and hopefully somebody can give them the love that we haven't been able to get to them yet. Bed rails are in nice shape. You got some screw holes, probably had a toolbox in it. But the bulkhead's nice and straight. Inside the floor bed is solid, it's just surface rusty, there's no holes. You can see there's no holes there, never been a patch or anything. Still got the original gross decal, missing the trim and light here. You got your scrapes and little chips and stuff like that, but this is kind of the cool farm truck look I like. The mirrors have been swapped out. You got the original holes from the towing mirrors, and then someone's put these kind of like eBay specials off of looks like an 80s truck. See, nice and solid. You can see the body mounts, and there you go. The underside's got some surface rust, but you can see with all the pictures and stuff, the lighting might not be that good, but there's a little bit of rust right there. And then I'll show you the other area of rust. It's going to be on the other side. But let's go to the back here first. You got a little dent on the original tailgate, another dent. Amazingly, the bumper is as straight as can be. Could use a little bit of paint. It's got a dent here, a little flattening, and then another little wallop. Opens and closes really good. You always got to pull the handle on these ones. Got a dent right there, missing the trim again. The passenger side is missing all the trim in the middle and the lower trim. Just got the middle piece. And then here's the little piece of rust, but like I said, I would swap this door out. You got a little dent here. You got a little ding in the trim. The gross decal is a little more worn out on this side, but it is there. But again, you can see the bed rails are actually really nice and smooth, and there's no dents or nothing. Got a little crease there. You're gonna have stuff, your 50-plus-year-old stuff. The rubbers are a little cracked. Interior needs work to say the least. The seat is original. I actually have the other door panel that matches the passenger side, because when the door was swapped, it was probably from a base model truck. But what really drew me to this truck is the originality and pretty much the no questions condition. I don't got to worry about Bondo being hidden. The floorboards are nice and solid. And that's the last piece of rust right there. But you got a little dent here. But really what I really wanted to do with this truck is go through the mechanicals. So we did a couple things when we first got it. Rebuilt the carburetor, went through the fuel system. We put a rebuilt carburetor on there. We didn't actually rebuild the one that was in there. We did a fuel filter at that time. A new radiator from Performance Radiator to make sure it was good to go. It has exhaust leaks, kind of like your old FE Ford. You know, it's got a newer water pump. Just never put paint on it, so it surface rust out. But got it running just so we knew where it was at. It drives down the road good. It's a power steering, you know, power brake truck. But is it something what I would want to drive on a daily basis? No, it's got some major exhaust leaks. It is warm right now, so you know, fires right up. There's also a little dent right there. But the transmission leaks some oil, leaks some fluid. You can hear that exhaust leak. Motor's solid. You know, it looks like the rear pinion seal leaked at one point. But that's what, you know, it's a project truck. You could jump in it and use it every day for work if you wanted to. Might not be the most enjoyable with the exhaust leak. Don't know what all gauges work besides the speedometer. Fuel gauge does work, so that's a bonus. Your blinkers work. So, you know, the carburetor might need some adjustments since being put on. You know, it is has been just sitting here. Blower motor blows nice. Not too sure if the heater works. You know, haven't really driven it that long. Got your wipers. All that stuff is intact. You know, windows roll up and down. You know, your door felts, of course, have come and gone. And it's fly windows. You know, this is the first time me trying to open these. You know, these open up. So, alright. So, if you got any questions, this is our 72 F250. I'll go ahead and turn the lights on so you can see those really quick before we go. I pulled on the emergency brake light. That thing doesn't seem to be working. So the four-way flashers with the headlights, you know, those might be bad, or it could be the bright switch. We'll go ahead and hit that and see if anything happens. But that's what I mean, it's a project truck. You know, you got things you're going to want to do to it. You know, none of them come on. So, oh, hey, there they are. So, you know, that's kind of part of it. You know, it's going to need some love here and there. But the bones of it, it's a really solid truck. The underside of the hood is all solid. The firewall's solid. Floorboards are solid. Body mounts, all that stuff's really nice. So this thing really deserves to go to a home. You couldn't really ask for a better candidate for restoration, or just polished up and brought back to nice, clean, original. Go through the interior, go through the drivetrain, and just kind of have that cool farm truck look.